Hey, what's up? Where is everybody?
We're no strangers to love. You know the rules, and so do I. A full commitment to what I'm thinking of. You wouldn't get this from any other guy. I just wanna tell you how I'm feeling. Gotta make you understand. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna turn around, desert you. Never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. We've known each other for so long. You've been hating, but she's decided to say.
Hey, Don.
Inside we both know
What's up,
what's
guys?
going on.
I figured this song was suitable. Sing along.
You ask me how I'm feeling. Don't tell me that you're too blind to see. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna turn around, desert you. Never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna tell a lie, hurt you. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna give you up.
Give you
Everybody,
up.
never gonna give
Give you up.
never gonna give
You up.
We've known each other for so long. Your heart's been aching, but you're too shy to say it. Inside we both know what's been going on. We know the game and we're gonna play it. I just wanna tell you how I'm feeling. Gotta make you understand. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. Never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. Never gonna give
you up.
Never gonna give
Give you up.
Never gonna give
Give you up.
Never gonna give
Give you up. How is everybody doing? What's happening out there? Hello.
That song was
Valerie,
personally
Tina.
requested by my partner in crime.
Me, I requested this today because
It's not a horrible song. It's been given a bad name.
it's just the video is bad
The video's annoying.
and the dancing is bad and the hair and the whole getup is.
Was it bad or was it just the 80s?
The 80s.
Was that considered bad in the 80s?
The 80s was bad.
It was a huge
And the
hit.
fact that his voice does not match his face. He looks like he's 10 and he's got this really low soul voice and he's got hey Jane, he's got a great voice, but it's just like, what?
It's very smooth.
It doesn't seem like it should be coming out of him. He's just like, and it's funny because back when that song was popular, I didn't know what Rick Astley looked like. I figured it was this guy, like this really kind of I don't know.
You guys probably didn't have MTV, right?
Without no, I didn't have MTV Rickroll. Toxic, without being toxic masculinity, but I figured a completely different looking person to be sing that song. And he's got this red hair. It's interesting. Hey, nice.
People just keep moving around.
You're doing the Bob Dylan version.
Trying to stay my place in the sun.
Doing the Bob Dylan version. The Bob Dylan version.
I can't do an impersonation.
People just keep moving around.
People just keep
moving around. Trying to find their place in the sun.
Laying their
troubles.
And the troubles
down. That's the Bob Dylan version.
When you feel
When you feel
belong.
I mean Cheetos.
Nowhere to hide, nowhere you belong.
Where you belong.
Down, when the heavens come down to you.
That shirt was given to us by Carrie.
Yeah, that's what the book
Carrie from Massachusetts. It's pretty cool.
Baby, now it won't be long. If you're feeling down and put upon bed, nothing this strong could ever be wrong. It's always raining in this song. Now, baby, I'm not a meteorologist or an armchair astrologist. I know you
got 2 bags of Cheetos. This is my last bag.
Tell me,
but I have more coming.
This
is quarantine hair. Bangs have grown out.
Oh, I just messed up the word.
All right. Well, we got a lot of people here. Well, we have some people here.
Hey,
we got enough.
Doing today?
We got enough people.
It's showtime
here.
On YouTube. Today.
Yeah, I was thinking about wearing the Karen wig today. I'm thinking about doing just a Karen cut.
I'm done to cut me.
I was gonna cut everything here, leave that, and then just bleach it.
Yeah, we're supposed to get some rain today. I hope so. I planted a whole bunch of more seeds.
To the Karen.
Yeah, the birds ate my seeds, so I planted more seeds.
Did they eat more seeds?
Well, they ate a few, but what I did this time...
They ate it?
Yeah, they ate a few. And last time I planted the way you're supposed to plant, like every 18 inches or so. I put a couple seeds. This time I dug 2 long trowels, and I just put a whole bunch of seeds. There's seeds like throughout the entire trowel.
Seeds, lots of seeds.
Yeah, there's a lot of seeds.
They're going to eat. That's why there's so many birds outside.
Well, I've
seen birds I've never seen
They won't
before.
get all the seeds this time.
There was a story, actually, that I pulled up. I was going to put it in here. People have become...
Was a man named Brady?
No. People have become bird watchers because they're so bored and there's nothing else to do. And they're looking out the same.
There's a huge robin out there every morning.
Yeah, I noticed that.
It's a beautiful, huge robin.
So raining soon.
I'm going to start just going out. And the red robin comes bobbing along.
Yeah.
The song. All right. Yeah. Who's there? Kathy, we got Tina, Jane, Don, Val, all chiming in. Did I miss anybody?
I chime in.
Yeah, thanks for chiming in, everybody. We're going to have some fun today. You got some big stuff planned, right?
I have some fun stuff. Yeah, I got some trivia. There's because we never got to headlines.
Headlines
last week. Well, funny headlines.
I would just jump in on some stupid news because we promised some gossip today.
Hey,
Here,
it's
but
Lacey.
Tired.
You're there but tired. I'm sorry.
I think we're all in the constant state of lethargia. Is that a state? Is that the state of being lethargic?
We're lethargiarians.
We're in lethargia.
Lethargiarians.
Lethargiarians.
Lethargiarians. Lethargiarians.
We're stuck to leather couches.
We're like, it's like vegetarians, lethargiarians.
We don't like activity?
Yeah. Lethargic. That was a part of a show that I did. I had to play a lethargiarian. Show that I did, the Phantom Toll Booth.
Oh, somebody ate the asparagus, huh?
Oh, well, as soon as you have one little bite of asparagus, your pee starts to smell.
Wait. Prosciutto Cheetos. I know I don't like to, I shouldn't be interrupting.
I want prosciutto Cheetos.
But I need to see a prosciutto Cheeto. I'm afraid. I feel like I love prosciutto. I love cheese. I feel like prosciutto Cheetos might ruin a good Japan. They wouldn't recognize good prosciutto and cheese. I'm not saying anything about the Japanese. I'm saying that's why it's the only place you can find that kind of thing. It would never fly here, maybe, but I
would totally eat. Who wouldn't eat those?
I don't love Cheetos. I mean, I'll eat them if they're around.
Best.
But I feel like that store-bought stuff, like it's more like when I'm anxious. I want that
Sloth mode is
garbage.
your normal mode.
Yeah, I've been trying not. I woke up very, very blah. I had a great day yesterday, and then I couldn't sleep because of heartburn. Sloths
can't jump.
Yeah, we learned that yesterday. That's true.
Yeah, we learned that in our trivia. So we do. Do we have gossip? No, but I did because I was out of pure boredom trying to keep my mind off of this horrible horror that we're going through every day.
Mm-hmm.
I stumbled onto Tumblr and it took me to another part of Tumblr, and it's just never a good thing to do that because I run across myself. And the reason why I posted something about it, why I said the gossip hour, I guess it's a people and I don't really care. I mean, I really don't care what some random normie on Tumblr thinks.
Normie?
Normie.
Oh, that's what I'm supposed to say when they say, okay, boomer?
Yeah,
okay normie. I always forget to say that.
I don't really. I mean,
Kids call me boomer once a week.
I'm like in the entertainment industry. I can totally take people who don't think we're funny or whatever, but I don't know why we're even coming up in conversation on. I don't know why. Like, I guess there's nothing else to talk about. I don't know why. And
I feel like I've made
there were 2 posts.
They like my singing.
Yeah, one of them started to be nice. It was like, it was. I'm not even going to give a plug for the blog because the blog is really vile in my opinion.
People Magazine.
I'm not going back there either way. It's no People Magazine is
well, how did you find it? Somebody
People
sent it to you?
Magazine is like the New York Times. No, I told you I went surfing on Tumblr because I was bored. So
for us?
No, just surfing. I just go, one thing goes to another. You
Everybody goes
one
surfing.
thing, you clipping, and then you end up in places that are like the crevices between your toes and random butt cracks.
That's how I describe Tumblr every day. It's a random butt crack.
It's a random butt crack. It's You know what? What do we call that? A butt flap or crack flap? It's
crack flap.
It's flap crack. Flap crack.
Side crack.
Hey, we're here to keep in touch, not to be funny.
Crack.
Well, we try to be funny, but I'm not everyone. There are plenty of people that don't think I'm funny. But like, I've been in the comedy business for years, so it's just like I don't really care.
We're on the fringe.
They called you they said you were Chris Farley-ish, which is in my mind that's a compliment. Chris Farley is a legend.
It's my ninja skills.
Yeah, I forgot what it was.
Thank you, Lacey.
I'm trying to look up.
We weren't necessarily fishing for compliments, but it was just a.
I
want you to feel like we're
exactly, but they
looking for ego boost. But I really appreciate it.
No, I forgot. I don't really, like I said, I don't need approval of these people. Like, I don't really. I just think it's weird that someone stumbled onto your Facebook. They said they stumbled onto your Facebook.
I was going live
stream when you did like songs, and you were singing, and they sent an add-on to this blog saying Walt sings really well, and he's a better singer than David. And I'm like, well, Walt's a trained singer. He's been singing for a very long
David
time.
David would admit that too. David says he's not a singer.
Yeah, well, that's not what are people even talking about? But I thought I was like, oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
But why, if they don't like us, maybe they were trying to be nice. Why are they even? They have to be or your friends to find that. That's be one of your Facebook friends. And then someone else said, well, I caught some of their streams. And Walt, again, is a good singer, but their comedy bits aren't funny, which is, okay, that's fine. I don't care. Okay, and then Walt's Chris Farley. So this isn't a comedy show, it's a party. Well, listen, if they came on to the Zoom, the improv shows, and they said the improv shows aren't funny, I also wouldn't be offended. If they came and saw a live show and were like, oh, that's not funny, I'd be like, all right, it's fine. Because it's not for everyone.
It's not for everyone.
I'm actually kind of flattered that they looked at our work instead of like just us doing this shit. Because I haven't been to a concert.
You're grabbing my nipple.
No, I've been to a concert and
these shirts are too big on me now.
Like last February, and out of the last concert batch, like I skipped 6 concerts. I didn't do Tribeca. There was Tribeca. I didn't do there was a Nashville concert I missed. There were a bunch in Russia. There were 2 in Russia. There was Bucharest and Poland. There were like a whole bunch of concerts. Fuck those people that I didn't even go to. So they were good. But once again, they had to add they were not happy.
Let's not make it an us versus them like a political thing.
Yeah, it's not. But either way, they couldn't refrain from typing. They didn't like it that we went to so many shows and took them over.
I was a good singer.
I don't have to explain myself.
No.
I don't have to.
We weren't even there. It was somebody else.
Explain myself to everyone. Yeah, we weren't even in Europe. Freaking doppelgangers.
Yeah, my twin was in Vienna apparently.
Yeah.
It was a good picture of me.
You had to give up fun because I didn't give up any fun. I couldn't make it to those concerts. We had Nashville. We had shows. We had Christmas shows, and then Tribeca. We had just had had that thing here. And there was so much going on, and he was working that day, and we just couldn't make the Tribeca. And then, like, who the heck is?
I almost went to Tribeca last minute.
Who the heck is going to go to Russia?
There's so much traffic going to that Long Island.
I'm sorry, but no. We like you, David. We're not going to Russia for you.
We love
it's
like
$200 just to apply for a visa.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. So, Yeah, but we still try to keep our the Decoding Acts account active if we can. If there's a concert that's coming up, which isn't going to be the case, I'll go to it, and I don't give a crap if people don't like that I'm not there. There's nothing they're going to say or do is going to stop me from going, because honestly, I like going, and majority of the reason why I go is to meet up with you guys. So that's where I'm at, because that's more fun for me.
I meet so many cool people. When I hang out in the back of the theater.
And that happens most of the time.
Yeah.
Like, you're not even in the front.
I'm exhausted.
Like, rarely up front. Like, his feet start to hurt, and he's like, bye.
I'm looking forward to a concert now that I've lost weight again. I'm really
You'll be able
excited.
to jump. You'll be able to jump.
Yeah.
Happy Hump Day,
jump.
Cheryl.
Hey.
Welcome to the Gossip Hour, where we're spilling tea.
Welcome to the jungle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's all I have to say about that. I just thought it was funny. I don't know. I guess these people are bored.
Cheryl missed it. She's got to go back to the. Don't tell her what it was, but she's got to go back to the beginning of this video.
You missed the Rick Roll song.
Oh, you were supposed to tell her what it was.
Sorry.
No, I was trying to Rickroll her by just going back to the beginning of the video.
Yeah. So I don't know. I guess people are bored. It's fine, and I don't really care if they're winning.
I
used to take it to heart, but I'm like, well, in the end of the day, we're here. We're hunkered down. There's hundreds of people dying in the city and in Jersey right now. There's and these people are not just like dying, it's just not dying. They're not, the morgues are full. These people are being loading into trucks. They're loading their bodies into trucks because the morgues are full, not giving proper burials. They're not with their family when they die. This is like horror. I can't even tell you how the whole idea of everything that's been happening is just depressing beyond anything I've ever experienced in my life. And it's not even happened to me.
You've experienced some depressing shit.
Directly. I mean, we were here during 9/11. Just the idea of these stories that I hear is just, I just break down. It's hard to keep hope going, So,
hope floats.
Yeah. So we're just here to chat with you guys. And then I go to, you hang in the back of small venue shows. Yeah. These are medium-sized venues. And there's another band that I follow around, which is Dallin Weeks' band. He used to be in Panic! The Disco. I don't know how, but they found me. And they play similar size shows, but I think their crowd is much younger. When I go to a concert, I'm the only person that doesn't have a child with me. It's me, Walt, and a bunch of single dads and their daughters.
Well, I always hang out with the dads, and you're hanging out with the kids up front.
Yeah.
And Laurice is down front dancing, and I'm in the back with all the dads. I'm like, which one's yours?
The mom person over there. No, there are some moms around me.
That's my MILF over there.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Then you leave when I'm in line, and then the single dads start hitting on me.
Yep.
I'm like, wait, don't leave. I'm like, I gotta go. I'm like, I'm in line to get a good spot. And then I'm like, these guys.
That's why they let their kids go.
These guys start chatting me up. So all the single ladies out there. There's a bunch of single dads that are going to these concerts. The other concerts. Our country isn't doing so well either. Cases keep going. I know. Or our county, yeah. Cases, they're going up here too. The hospitalization rate is slowing down. The amount of, it looks like, we're flattening the amount of people that are, we're losing to this horrible, horrible virus disease. Seems to not be going up, but it's not going down very well. It exponentially was going up.
Yeah.
It's not doing that anymore. It's slowly, it's not going down as fast as it should be.
Right.
So it's really hard to think about everything. And then you put in perspective how we can't gather and meet friends. We're stuck here on top of all of it. And it just starts to weigh in on you after a while. At least for me, it starts to weigh in on me. And I don't know, doing this stuff at least, helps me keep my mind off it. And I can connect with you guys. We can do something. And there's gossip. Oh, yeah. You missed it. There wasn't. It's fake gossip. In our county, that's the only thing I watch. Yeah. And I watch the Cuomo briefings every day. I watch sometimes the New Jersey governor a little bit. Yours are going up and down. Today, Cuomo said that different parts of the world where they lifted the restrictions, the numbers are starting to go back up.
Yeah, Singapore and Hong Kong have had a second wave already.
And Germany started to go up a little. And that's a little bit, we're trying to keep an eye on that to gauge how we lift our restrictions, because if they are finding this is happening, in the second wave, like you said, it's going to happen here.
Yeah, there's a part of me like thinking of what
Singapore.
summer might look like, what we could do in the summer. And all my kids are asking me, they're like, we're going to have summer camp, right? Because they're dying to do
It's
stuff.
going to suck without summer camp.
And financially, I'm going to be dead with that. I don't know what I'm going to do. But, and part of me wants to find a way, how can we do this? You know, we'll maybe limit it to 20 kids each week. You know what I mean? Limit it each week to a few. And meet in 2 separate groups. We have 2 rooms over there during the day. You know, we can have, there are things we could do to split it up so there's less people gathering at any one time. But one, is it safe? 2, if we do it and then a month later they say, oh, you can't do it, right? They let us go back, and then I make all these plans. I collect all this money, and, you know, it's very frustrating. And I just had, you know, yesterday I had another school cancel a gig that was for 2 weeks from now. And I never assumed it was going to happen. So far, I've been able to say, okay, do me a favor. Let's not do refunds. We'll reschedule the second we can. And the second we get back, we'll do the gig, right? So we don't have to refund the money.
Just hoping there'll be better treatments for us soon. I hope so too. Better treatments, better therapies, because that's probably more likely to come sooner than a vaccine. A cure could come sooner than a vaccine because it's going to take potentially a year for that.
Right.
And you pay, Cheryl said she paid attention to the office of the governor, his account on Twitter. Don said a lot of people were negative about the flyover events. I thought it was cool. I didn't get to see them. I originally tweeted about it, and then I saw
Why are they negative?
People were mad that, and I think Cuomo mentioned it this morning. He wasn't mad. He was just like, it's really nice. Thanks for the flyover, but we really need money. Give us the money. You're spending money on the flyover, and just give us money.
Well, yeah, okay.
Because there are red states and Mitch McConnell complaining about blue state bailouts, and that's
some garbage.
Yeah, without getting too political. I thought flyover was nice. I wish I had seen. I heard it, and I got excited.
Yeah,
it was a nice gesture, but I think a lot of people are like, not a lot of New Yorkers. A lot of tweets I saw about it were saying, you know, that's really nice, but that's not what we need right now. Yeah. We don't need the planes to fly over. We need PPE. We need funding.
You know what, though? It's a separate issue. I don't think we should complain about it. I hate that.
I don't think so either.
People should you know what? This is America. It's a display. It's a thank you.
Well,
it's something cool. It's something else to look at.
Well, it went over so fast. You missed.
But they warned us just coming at noon, and I wasn't paying attention.
I heard it. Yeah. I got out there, and it's funny because I looked down the side street, and one of my neighbors was out there, and we're just like, went back in because we couldn't see it.
They do go pretty quick. Well, we used to be close to the river. They
needed to fly because they need the hours in the air. That's good. And that's another thing. It's like supporting our military. It's supporting our healthcare workers. I thought it was a positive thing.
Yeah.
I understand that people felt it wasn't quite.
And how many people are complaining about it?
It's the same people that are complaining.
Yeah. Can I say real quick, how many people are actually complaining about it? How much are these, you know, just Twitter douchebags that want to complain about everything?
No, there were nice people.
Chloe made a good point today.
One of your friends complained about it.
Who?
I don't want to talk about it
because
I like her.
Okay. And a lot of times it's like somebody complains about it, the original sinner.
Well, our friend, she's my friend.
And then people retweet it. Like they go, oh yeah, that's, you know.
It's like the whole.
It's the same things like the propaganda from the left and the right that creates a lot of the political divide. There's somebody, you know, that says, you know, we should complain about this.
Backlash culture.
Well, but it's like the Twitter, like it's so easy just to retweet, and people read stuff on Twitter and other places like, yeah, oh yeah, that's true.
That's another reason they flew.
No, good point.
They needed the hours.
Cuomo was interviewing, or people were interviewing Cuomo during the thing, and somebody said, what about the people that are afraid to go back to work? What about these people? What about these people afraid to go back to work? Are you worried about this?
You're shaking the thing.
I'm sorry. Oh, is that what it is? And the week before he said, you know, okay, you know, you're the same person that just a few days ago asked me about the people that are protesting not going back to work. You know, you're just knee-jerk reaction to the emotions of a few people. And there are a lot of people that are afraid, but, you know, the few people that are creating dissent, and it's all, and he made a good point. You know, none of these people are helping find solutions. They're bitching and moaning, and in some cases, don't get me wrong, legitimate fears, legitimate concerns about being unemployed, legitimate concerns about getting sick. But the point is, you know, it's, you know, this one reporter keeps reacting to these Twitter type knee-jerk reactions, and the knee-jerk reactions, the emotional reactions are not going to solve the problem.
I feel like people tend to get mad and on social media about really nitpicky things.
But are they mad because somebody out there said, we need to complain about this.
Right.
You know,
someone gets mad about something that they really nitpick about, and this actually comes down to the fandom stuff.
But I question the original person. Is the original person just starting trouble?
Let me finish.
Yeah.
I feel like people, they start to get mad about like a little thing that's very nitpicky, and then they take it to a whole other level of motivation and intention.
The little thing is life and death.
Ultimately, it comes down to intent, and often when someone has good intentions, it's not perceived that way, and they get angry, and people are angry just in general, and it's very easy to latch on and perpetuate that and make assumptions and have misconceptions based on that. So that's what I think. And it's like, I've been seeing a lot of tweets that are backlashing about all the healthcare workers that are dancing in TikTok videos saying, well, this is evidence that there's nothing going on in the hospital. This is evidence that we're being lied to, that these healthcare workers look at them. They all have the proper PPE and they're doing dances. Yeah. And, oh, look, they have time to dance, but they don't have time. And they say that they're slammed. I'm like, no. What?
You're hitting the table now.
Oh, I didn't even touch it.
I think you're touching that.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, every time you move your arm, it go out of focus.
This thing that hangs.
Yeah.
So they're like mad about. I'm like, what? You can't let people that are facing and watching people die and saving lives every day. They can't take a second to dance and make a funny video. Come on.
Right.
They're allowed to do that just because they're not doing it that moment. It just is. Yeah. Cheryl says we can't.
My point is, I think a lot of these ideas are created artificially by someone says, listen, this will create dissent. This will create, the division, the divide and conquer kind of a thing.
Well, someone does it.
And it happens on both sides.
People do it because they know if they post something that strikes a chord with people, they're going to get a lot of likes and retweets, and then they're getting attention for it. Right. So that's why they do it.
Yeah, it's clickbait. But then
like the
title of this
video.
Yeah. Thousands of millions retweet it and then pile on to it. And then it gets the imagination of others. And when there's fear and anger, ignorance.
Oh, fear is the worst.
Fear, anger, ignorance leads to a lot of crap. Leads to where we are today. It leads to President Trump.
People that say they don't have their freedom. Like, get over yourself. We have plenty of freedom here. I know.
Yeah.
Stay in your house.
No one is
asking you to go to war.
Yeah.
They're asking you to sit in your butt, on your butt, on the couch, and watch Netflix.
Yeah, we're just asking you, don't go out like 1,000 people at a time and crowd a coffin. We've been saying for months, weeks now, this is not the time for a massive funeral. What happened in, was it Brooklyn, I'm assuming? It just can't happen. I mean, how many people are going to get sick and die?
But there's also the beaches and everything else. Yeah. People gathering for protests. It's not just that. So this is an interesting piece of news. Cheryl, they like something about previous wars, things like Auschwitz, and then tell me that your precious freedom is, I know, right? They don't understand. They don't know what that means to have your freedom taken away. You're going to eat a whole muffin, even if it came out of an alien's butt. Thank you, Scully. So this is odd news. Their sign warns mystery human pooper to stop defecating on garage. So I guess in Sydney, Australia, there was a sign. Now, we saw some interesting signs in Australia. When we went to the bathroom, there were signs saying you couldn't stand on the toilet and poop, but it was a picture and it had like a little, don't do this. So I don't know what's up with pooping in Australia, but they put a sign warning that mystery human pooer video cameras were being used to dissuade them from defecating on the resident's property. So someone's been pooping. There's a serial pooper. Mystery human pooper. Yeah, mystery human pooper has allegedly been leaving their poop next to home's garage. Aussies have poop problems.
And they flagged them.
We are in no position to call out anyone else's poop problems. I don't think.
I'm not commenting.
You have a comment about the mad crapper? See, you guys are funnier than us. Oh, what? You have no comment on that, Walt?
For the reasons you just stated, I really shouldn't be judging other people's poop issues.
No?
I think I'm going to make it through this half hour, but I've been eating a lot of vegetables. We got vegetables. I've been eating a lot of vegetables today. I made tomato and cucumber, and I've eaten an entire tomato and then 2 tomatoes and an entire.
I told you you're not supposed to eat those for 24 hours.
It's been 24 hours, though.
No, it's been.
I washed them, I cleaned them, I sliced them. They're safe, and if I don't get sick, then we know they're safe. And I have to eat them because they're going to go bad. I had $250 worth of vegetables that they're going to go bad.
It's probably Walt. He sneaks out. No, Walt could do a lot worse than that. He could leave his flip flops in front of these people's houses.
I wouldn't do it anonymously.
Oh, okay, you do it.
I'd only do it and take a video of it, put it on TikTok or something like that for fun.
And then you'd get arrested.
No.
So this is kind of nothing. It's not really new news, but the Pentagon has released those UFO videos that look like Batman or the Mothman or whatever they are. What do you think?
I think it's a bunch of hoax.
It's not hoax. It's actually the Pentagon released it.
And it's on CNN.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not just CNN. The Pentagon officially released the videos. It looks like it's videos of an actual Navy fighter pilot.
That's the TIE fighter. That's a TIE fighter. Look.
I don't know. You guys have all seen the video by now. And now we're getting a horrible pre-rolled ads about times of uncertainty. In times of division, facts unite. Yay. That's why they are old videos. I don't know why they're all of a sudden. I guess officially the Pentagon hadn't officially acknowledged them before, but now they are, and they're saying, yes, it's real. We don't know what that is. 2 Navy fighter jets went out and found this thing, and we don't know what it is. They're basically confirming there were UFOs. Yeah, that's no, cool. Well, UFOs. They're not confirming that they're aliens. Nobody said they were aliens. They said they were UFOs. They could not identify what they were. Word. They couldn't. It's Batman. Saw a small living light below Venus last night. It could have been a meteor. So there's only been one person recorded in history has ever been hit by a meteor. And that just got confirmed recently in Turkey. It happened a long time ago. He actually got hit by a meteor? Yeah, but it happened a very, very long time ago. But it was officially confirmed. Did Mulder get on the case? I bet if you check David's mentions, I haven't, but I'm guessing if you did a search. Hey, Mulder, in light of this new information. Do you want to do a search for David's mentions and see what kind of people. David, in light of this new information, do you believe in aliens? I know that's what's happening because that's what people do. They're Are you a true believer now? There's a meteor shower going on. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be hit by one, but they're pretty cool to watch, right? I've never seen any except when I was scuba diving in the Bahamas and we're out in the middle of the ocean, miles from any landmass or natural or man-made light. I'm afraid to check his tag because I don't look anymore. It scares me. Well, sorry. No, this was cool. And when you're in the middle of nowhere and there's no light. Oh, why did I do that? Sorry. The shooting stars would go all the way across the sky. I've never seen so long of a shooting star last. And it would just be parallel to the horizon and all different directions. But there were these ones that kind of parallel to the horizon that would just go for on and on and on and on. And because you're in the middle of the ocean, in the middle of the night, and there's no natural light, we would turn the lights off on the boat up top. And the sky, have you ever been on, I'm sure maybe, Kathy, you go on cruises a lot, but that was the one thing I thought was really freakishly amazing, sleeping on that boat for a week. I've never done cruises, but we live on these boats. We're only like 25 of us. There's like 20, 22, or like a crew of 4 or 5 plus 20 people scuba diving. And there was like the ship's captain, the first mate, the cook, and whatnot. And yeah, they're all over. Oh, that was so cool. They're all over his tag. Two Maria's popping. I'm coming, Mulder. The Pentagon was last talking about aliens. Are you happy? Does this mean X-Files was a documentary? David Duchovny, can you confirm? David, so it turns out X-Files is real. Well, so they are asking David. Has anyone checked on David Duchovny? Dude has been waiting for UFO confirmation his whole life. We get it. With 2020 has been okay. Then there's really scary tweets. I need to skip a few Comic-Cons now. Super curious what Fox Mulder would think after seeing this news. Anyways, are you single? Oh, I'm going to skip that one. Show them spooky. David, why do you think of DIS? D-I-S. Yeah. So, yeah, his mentions are now bombarded with these, and there's some very scary. Do not ever look under his tag. I don't ever advise it. I feel so bad. Yeah, I'm done. There were not alien, they were not UFO related comments on that.
3:35 already. You said you had some trivia?
I do. Oh my gosh, I have poop trivia.
It's poop trivia?
So I'm gonna let you guys decide what kind of trivia.
Wait, no, I'm morbidly curious about this poop trivia.
Okay, so there's a bathroom quiz.
Okay.
There's that Finish That Insult movie quiz.
We have to choose?
Okay.
Let's start with the bathroom quiz.
Or
Kathy really wants to do the bathroom quiz.
Or the comeback quiz.
The comeback? Maya requests.
Oh, we did
trivia.
not. I have to get this Florida man partial.
Oh, okay.
Florida man blames John Wick for the guns found in his car. Walt wins poop trivia. All right, you guys knew this was going down the.
Let's see if I'm just full of crap or.
Bathroom quiz. All right, are we ready?
Bathroom quiz. All right, I'm
doing a bathroom quiz. This is probably why people didn't think our comedy was funny. This is called the Scoop on Poop from WebMD.
This is the shit.
All right. All right. Now, this is very possible that we're full of crap.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to just keep making these really bad puns. All right, here we go. Freaks came on the movie channel. One of us. All right. So scoop on the poop. Your poop should always be an S shape. True or false? Who the heck?
The letter S?
Yes. Who the heck has S-shaped pooped?
False?
That would be a miracle. Amazing if you could. Can anyone do that?
You have to move your butt around.
I'm going to put false.
No.
False. You answered false. That's correct. Despite what you may have heard on the morning talk shows. Oh, pop-up ad.
Wait a minute. What? Morning talk shows are saying the poop is always an S?
Healthy stools come in all sorts of shapes. Curvy, sausage, snake-like, and more. How it looks depends on how much fiber and water you have all day, as well as how fast things move along in your colon. See your doctor if your stool looks thin and narrow, like a pencil, for several weeks. This can be a sign of a GI problem. I can't believe they don't think we're funny.
Yeah, pop-up poop ads.
I can't believe they don't think. I'm sorry. I'm going to drop that now.
Well, can I ask real quick, where is this trivia question from?
WebMD.
Oh, this is WebMD?
Yeah.
And so where is there a morning show saying, oh, poop looks like an S?
I don't know.
I'm just watching the Today Show.
If you don't poop every day, dangerous toxins can build up in your body. True or false?
True.
True. Okay. Incorrect.
Really?
The myth is so widespread that some people are obsessed with regularity, over-relying on laxatives and using risky colonic machines.
There's colonic machines?
I guess there are, but your colon is pretty good at fighting bacteria. After all, its job is to get rid of toxins. Besides, you're probably more regular than you think. 3 or fewer BMs in a week is a sign of constipation. So don't be concerned unless you go less than every other day. Have a plan. Oh no, have pain.
Call Elizabeth Warren. She's got a plan for everything.
She's got a plan for your regularity.
I got a plan for that.
Trouble going to the bathroom if there's a change in how often you go.
But wait, there's colonic devices. I'm wondering, these are just misused electric dildos.
There was a dildo. There was a dildo headline too, but I'll skip that.
Okay. Or maybe the dildos were actually misused colonic devices.
A woman took a picture what she thought was a black duck in the yard, and it was a black something other dildo. Okay, the scoop on poop.
Does it quack?
A BM can make you giddy. I'm going to say true.
A BM?
A BM, a bowel movement.
Oh, I was thinking some sexual thing,
a
BJ.
What, false.
A BM can make you giddy?
I can't believe you said false.
A BM? Sure, it can make you giddy. It doesn't mean it has to make. That's
correct.
Yeah.
It can make you giddy.
I'm giddy about my bowel movements every day.
Ever feel energized or elated after BM?
Every day.
There's a reason. Passing a large stool can stimulate the vagus nerve in your brain that triggers a drop in your heart rate.
Hey, vagus.
And blood pressure. The whole bathroom event can cause you to feel a tad lightheaded and giddy.
Oh, sometimes you poop so hard and it's like, oh, I need a nap.
This is really disgusting. Why are we doing this? Okay.
Yeah, well, that's just has less weight holding him down.
Your dog runs faster after poop. You know what? The cat, after she uses the litter box, starts darting around the house.
But I teach kids stretch their face out in the morning and before speaking.
If she starts,
somebody pushing it out, it's the same thing. That's why sometimes even when you're angry,
all right, we don't need the faces.
When you're angry, it wakes you up. When you're it's extreme emotions.
Let's not do the faces.
Okay.
So, how long does it take for something you ate to come out of your butt?
I mean, it depends on the food.
It depends on the food, right? 12 hours, 1 to 3 days, or 1 week?
12 hours, depending on the food. Depends on the food. Corn comes out a couple hours later.
You thought the cats hated that smell? Well, that's why they cover it up.
8 hours? I'm going to say 12 hours.
So 1 to 3 days, 1 week, or 12 hours. No, there's no 8 hours. That's not a choice. So
I'm going to say 12 hours.
Everyone says 12 hours. That's wrong.
1 to 3 days.
Oh, gosh. 1 to 3 days. Digestion is a pokey process.
It's a pokey process.
It's a pokey process. It usually takes about a day before a meal starts showing up in the toilet. And it can take up to 3 days before it's fully digested. Of course, food rushes through much faster when you have diarrhea. Your body may not be able to absorb much fluid or many nutrients. That's why people with ongoing diarrhea are at risk for dehydrating and malnutrition. I know when Taco Bell shows up. So does that mean my bowels are advanced? You guys,
you should go eat some Taco Bell.
This is comedy gold. I don't know what people are talking
and then
about.
Time it to see how long.
Tumblr people.
How long does it take the corn to come out? And how long does it take the beans to come out?
Oh, corn can come up the next day.
I've had corn come out hours later.
I don't remember having corn.
I've had corn come out a couple hours later.
Corn? When did I have corn? Mm-hmm. All right. What makes stool float? Gas, fatty foods, or both?
Both. It's less dense than the water, so it floats. Which is funny. On my low-fat diet, I actually don't have a lot of floaters.
All right, we put in both. I should just throw the corn in the jar. That's incorrect. It's actually gas.
It's only the gas, huh?
Yeah, food that's digested in the lower intestine creates excess gas in the form of hydrogen and methane. The gas makes stools less dense and more likely to float.
This explains so much right now.
Floaters are pretty common in generally nothing to worry about.
What's it say about foot-long floaters?
So see your doctor if you have floating stools for more than 2 weeks. You may have trouble absorbing nutrients because of celiac disease or other GI problems.
I find in my low-fat diet,
I won't be eating lunch after this.
No, I have a very dense poop.
I was not pushing the poop quiz. This was all
when
you guys.
It's so dense, it clogs up
Disgusting.
Without even toilet.
Ew.
Why are we?
Talent. Stop it.
Sorry.
Brown colored poop is a sign of good health. True or false?
Brown colored poop?
Mm-hmm.
True.
Incorrect.
What?
Hello, Tommy Richards.
Black poop means you got
came
blood,
at the right
right?
time. We were doing a poop test.
Good timing.
Okay, that is false. Healthy stools come out in a variety of colors, including yellow, tan, and green. The most common causes...
I want a tan poop.
I once had alien poop because I drank a whole big thing of blue Gatorade at once, and it looked like alien green.
That's going to be my nickname this summer, is the tanned poop.
The most common causes of unusual stool color are medications or foods. Tomatoes and fruit punch can turn stools red. Spinach and leafy vegetables can make them green. And grape juice can darken things to black. Color changes can signal a health problem, such as bleeding, liver problems. White or gray, or diarrhea, green.
White poop?
Rainbow poop.
You have albino poop?
Wow, love poop. That's good. Okay. Anyways.
That's a science experiment we need. Why does a blue slushy turn your poop olive green? That is the...
Why were the Gatorade came out looked like bright green. It was like almost glowing.
It's all those natural flavorings.
I was like, what happened? I have aliens inside me. All right. So
3 cheers for the rainbow poop. Evita, anyone?
Blue green for days. What? No one eat. Oops. Oh. Berry cereal did it. Oh no. Okay. So always get tarry black stool checked out by a doctor. True or false?
Tari?
Cheryl's asking.
Oh, like tarry black. Yes, true. Because that could be blood.
True. Yeah, correct. Okay, so tarry black poop can be a sign of bleeding or injury, or in stomach parts, the blood isn't red anymore because it's partially digested. Anyways, get it checked out by your doctor.
I told you when I was in Norway, anybody ever have the brown cheese in Norway, the caramelized cheese? And it turned my pee like really, really dark. Because whatever they put in there, it's like they put like caramel in there. It's brown. It's very sweet, very rich too. It's so
you
yummy.
might have eaten a rapist.
A rapist?
Orps. I don't know what that is. Orps.
Not like a repus, those things like the corn things that you eat at the fair.
I don't know what those are. Oreos?
Oh, Oreo.
I thought there was some type of it sounded like some type of Latin food, right? Arepas.
Arepas, yeah, the corn things with the cheese.
You guys.
Oh, that's arepas with an A.
Okay. How often does the average person pass gas? 3. Wow, this is so.
I like to think I'm above average.
3 to 4 times a day, 14 times a day, 50 times a day.
50 times a day.
For him.
Am I average? I'd say 14 for the average person.
Oh, God.
I'm going to say 14 for the average person.
14?
Yeah.
What do you guys think? They try to send
Thank you, Lacey.
They try to turn your poop black.
Very few people realize
Oreos turned your poop
how
black.
talented I am.
Walt is gifted.
I'm gifted
everyone's saying 14, so we're going to put 14. That's correct. Wow, you guys are farting a lot.
I am above average. 53, that's right.
All right. As long as you're eating a healthy diet, your poop shouldn't smell bad. True or false?
False.
I think that's false too, because it really depends on what kind of food you're eating.
This is what you call bad too, because I do find that healthy food makes your poop very rich and organic. Like it smells like shit, as opposed to. It should
smell like shit.
But you eat all that like bagged crackers and cookies and stuff, and sometimes it's very metallic and chemically smelling.
Wait, when are you smelling mine?
Well, I know that your farts are very disgusting. When you do fart, you don't fart as often as I do. But mine are very natural. All right. Right? Like truffles.
We're gonna put this in because we're getting into too much information.
Okay.
All right. So your poop shouldn't smell that bad. True or false? I'm gonna say false. That's correct. Okay. Tommy said healthy food makes your poop smell pungent.
Of course, poop should be stinky.
Of course.
So back off.
Stinky. It ain't. It contains. It contains all sorts of nasty things, undigested food, similar to rotten vegetable gas, bacteria, water, and salts. Most of the bacteria in there are good. They help digestion, but viruses and some harmful bacteria also can be passed in the stool. The bad smell naturally warns us to stay away. So
I bought a lot of vegetables, so I'm expecting to
touch poop.
We're going to return. I don't touch my poop. I'm going to return the smell of asparagus to this house. Asparagus. Pea.
Okay. Do prunes really help constipation? Yes or no?
Yes.
I say yes too. I say yes.
I worked. My first job was waiting tables at a retirement home.
Yep.
Yeah. Prune juice is very popular.
Very high fiber fruits and vegetables.
I tried it. I couldn't drink it.
Prunes, which are dried plums, encourage regular bowel movements.
No, look for the asparagus pea quiz. Everything you ever wanted to know about asparagus pea.
I can't believe we're doing a poop quiz.
What's that lovely metallic flavor?
Streaks of blood. Oh, God, this is gross. I don't know about
streaks of blood?
Yeah, streaks of blood on your stool. Or toilet paper, or are most likely caused by hemorrhoids, cancer, or IBS.
Hemorrhoids.
Listening to this at work, I was... Is that Evelyn? You're listening to this
Hey,
you were missing. You thought we were gossiping, and you got shit. Hemorrhoids. Correct. Hemorrhoids, swollen blood vessels in the rectum around the anus, often bleed when you strain to push out a BM.
Mm.
Yeah.
Why is WebMD doesn't want to say bowel movement? It's a scientific return.
It's just a,
Or are they just doing like saving time and space?
Saving time and space.
All right. The scoop on poop.
Oh, gosh. Doctors can transplant stool from one person to another to help with unhealthy bowels. I've never heard of that.
I'm saying they could do it. I don't know if it helps, though. I'm going to say false.
If it's got bacteria and potential viruses, why would you put that up your... Wait.
Well, how would that help you with a bowel? How would it help your bowels be more healthy?
Why? Push it out, shove it out. Wait.
I'm going to say false, but I just want to hear the explanation of like...
Jane says yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm guessing, it's like... I always compare everything to the shampoo bottle, right? Wash, rinse, repeat is on a shampoo bottle because somebody fucked it up, right? So somebody needed to be told, most clauses in law, all these stupid legal clauses.
Maya can be a donor. All right, I'm going to put true.
For Joya juice.
This is true, guys.
Wow.
During a fecal transplant, donated stool is injected into the person's colon.
Is there money in this?
More than 90% of the time, healthy bacteria from the donor stool start to grow in the patient's colon. These good bacteria get rid of an overgrowth of bad bacteria.
Scrubs episode, check the poo.
Check the poo from Scrubs. Don says we just entered the Twilight Zone.
Oh, yeah.
That is the end of the quiz. Thank goodness.
Let's have a whole quiz
we
about what is for Joya juice to your poop.
What for Joya juice?
Oh, Joya.
For Joya. Why would you drink that? Why?
I don't think it was as bad as Kathy made it out to be, but it wasn't something I'd ever
I didn't even bother to take it.
It's right up there with prunes.
Okay, so woman takes a photo of a duck. It turns out to be a black dildo.
Is that a dildo?
Mm-hmm.
Why is it bent like that?
Well,
it's got like I think this is also mistaken for Nessie.
Oh, this is a very educational
show.
It's
one of those things that has like a
Nessie.
Platform to hold it down. It's not just a dildo.
All right, we have headlines because we never did too. So a reporter went on air wearing a suit coat, no pants, not realizing everyone could see him. He's not wearing any pants.
Oh.
He did the suit. He did the Mulder thing.
I've done that before where I was playing piano and realized, you could see like the angle of the camera. You could see my legs. I think I was actually wearing shorts.
It's a Good Morning America guy is in the segment.
Oh, Good Morning America. He's got legs.
Yeah, he didn't have on pants.
Evelyn, you got to go back to the beginning of the video. There's a very special message.
Should we do another trivia?
Let's do the other one. Let's do one more. We got 8 minutes.
Oh, just so you guys know, there is a live Loch Ness cam that you can watch on YouTube.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Nessie Net Loch. It's a continuous stream of the Loch Ness, so you can look out for Nessie. 30,000 people have been watching it every month.
How did that Fajoya juice in New Zealand stack up to the Fajoya juice?
Here's one for you, Cheryl, that I found. The Vietnam War lasted 20 years and cost the lives of over 58,000 Americans. COVID-19 took more American lives in little over 20 weeks. But Karen and Brad really, really need to go to the nail salon and KFC. So FUCK everyone else, right? Crazy times.
All right, what's this other trivia contest?
I'm trying to find it. Elon Musk says free America now. Elon, shut up.
Yeah, you can pay us.
Just shut up. Finish that insult? Want to finish that insult?
Is that a trivia thing?
It's a movie thing.
Okay.
All right, finish that insult movies quiz. Can you complete the insults found in the movies? All right. It doesn't say what movie it's from? No. All right, you want to read that? Can you read
All right,
that?
you want me to do it? You're going to try to answer it?
There's a lot of answers. All right, you guys can.
For me, you're somewhere between a cockroach and... This is it does say what it's from. This is from Con Air. This is from Con Air.
I didn't see it.
For me, you're somewhere between a cockroach and I don't know what that was. What the
is that how he talks?
I don't think so. I don't think
there's all these different options.
This is more than a This is weird. This is more than
a cockroach and
this is a multiple choice with like 20 different choices. I'm gonna read all the choices. So for me, if anybody knows it, you watch and see where it pops it out. For me, you're somewhere between a cockroach and this is all the choices you could tap on here, and you like it.
Ooh.
All right. For me, you're somewhere between a cockroach and everything else.
This is like Cards Against Humanity.
Yeah, basically. For me, you're somewhere between a cockroach and For Little Fairy Boys.
Oh gosh.
Goes to college. He could eat soup with a corkscrew. Wait.
For me, you're somewhere between a cockroach and he could be eating soup with a corkscrew.
This doesn't work. This doesn't line up right.
No, well, obviously they're not the right answers.
And out of a kennel, rat
eating
lunch
bucket.
Bucket.
You gotta pick one. For me, you're somewhere between a cockroach and your mama. That one. Give me that one. Give me that one. Do
your
that
mama?
One. Yeah, between that, your mama was a snowblower.
Where is that there?
It's further down. Between that and your mama was a snowblower. You clicked on it? Does it say?
That's weird.
You should have put There Will Be Blood.
They should have put you. Oh, I see. I think these are all the answers. They get to match up the answers with. All right. This is weird. It's not a real trivia. I'm gonna abort this one. This is not a real trivia question thing. They should have put you.
I don't know what this is, guys. We're lost. I think we should abort this quiz.
Oh, I got it right. In a glass jar at the mantelpiece. That's your mom.
I don't know. This is boring me now.
Yeah. All right. Let's go back.
We can go back to Florida, man.
All right. Let's a bite of that.
All right.
Give me. Wasn't there other trivia? You had another trivia.
What was it? There's another insult one.
No, you gave us another trivia choice with the. We chose poop, but there was another one.
Yeah, that was the other one. Movie insult.
Oh, that was the other one. Yeah. Oh, it was lackluster. What is your age? Oh, this is weird. Oh, that's one of those.
Oh, this is kind of funny. But we'll skip these two.
Yeah, but that's more like what kind of character are you type of thing. Oh my goodness. We froze?
They froze? Oh no.
Oh no.
We're frozen?
Oh, we only got 3 minutes left. And I just want to say I had a rough weekend. I'm feeling a lot better now. I got out, did some gardening yesterday, did a little gardening today. It just felt good to be productive. I have herbs growing. My herbs that I planted inside are starting to sprout. So that's very exciting. So I have fresh basil soon. And I'm feeling a little bit better. I'm feeling hopeful. I feel like it's 7 weeks now, right?
We're still on.
We're still on. So it's been 7 weeks. And I've been going a little batty this past week, and I need my downtime. You know, I need time where I need to just play these stupid video games because they numb me out. They pass the time and they numb my mind. And there's so many things I want to be doing, but it's like, you know what I mean?
I have a hard time focusing with everything going on.
Yeah, and it's funny. I've been doing Sudoku. And like every other day, I'm really good and then really bad. Like, and it's the same level.
Trying to find something,
you know. And some days, I'm you know what I mean. I'm every other day, I'm really good at this, and it's become my check. And I'm more of a math, science, logic kind of a guy. So I feel like if I can do the Sudoku well, but whenever I'm just kind of like, it's not like I'm in a bad mood. I'm just the brain is like hurting. You know what I mean? It's
just do your trig homework. Oh no, thank you.
I would love to do some trigonometry homework now.
Yeah, well, you could probably do tutoring.
I've been thinking about like going back and getting my math teaching degree, just because I feel like I'm gonna need some options just in case later. And I could be a math teacher in a high school or junior high.
Oh, here's something interesting. True crime fans, you can get paid to watch 24 hours of grisly murder documentaries. A documentary streaming service, Magellan TV, wants someone to watch 16 hours of gruesome, notorious murders and dark killings in 48 hours while live streaming the experience.
Mm-hmm.
Crime doesn't pay, but watching hour upon hour of grisly murder documentaries does. This is Daily Mirror reporting. If you're a true crime fan who can handle the real life stories of world's most infamous serial killers and haunting details of paranormal, they might have a job for you. So they want to find someone to sit there and watch it.
That's the X-Files one? Is that the X-Files one? They want you to... Or was it X-Files or which one was it? They want you to binge every show, right?
What?
Was that X-Files or what show?
X-Files?
No, which show was that they want you to binge?
Oh, it's a whole bunch of documentaries. True crime documentaries.
Oh, I saw something else. There was something else where they wanted you to binge a whole series.
X-Files?
I want to say they had... No, it wasn't X-Files. Something else. They wanted you to binge the whole thing. It was like some kind of launch of some new channel or premiering something. And they're going to pay somebody $1,000 to do it. But I think it was like you had to like apply to do it, and then they're going to videotape you, like a live feed of you watching the show.
What?
And you had to binge so many hours a week, and I look at it, and it was one of those things that popped up. I'm like, ooh, this could be good. I'm looking for money, looking for ways to make money right now, and I was like, no, this is bizarre.
And I heard California is considering opening up schools in July. That's not a good idea.
So everybody goes to summer school?
Yeah, that would suck.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't get a summer?
It's not good for our summer program because then all of our camps will be canceled.
Well, it would be California.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like they're not going to do that.
You know what I have thought about doing? I don't know what I need to do it, but I figure almost open up my own Montessori school kind of a thing. Not Montessori specifically, but basically start my own online school that's a supplemental to homeschooling kids maybe. And I could probably
babysitting service.
Kind of, I can handle 20 kids, and it'd be a very personalized educational process for about 20 kids.
Jane says she'd come out of that looking like a crazy person. Yeah,
I
have nightmares. I have nightmares if I had to watch all these series. Those creep me out. Like I used to watch America's Most Wanted, and I'd always get nightmares after that.
Oh, really? For America's Most Wanted? Yeah, it was pretty creepy.
The thing is, starting school earlier there. They talked about August. I mean, in the South, they go back in August anyway. Yeah. So. Here's another interesting news story. A man wins $1 million lottery jackpot twice in one day.
Dude,
really? He won two. He won two. A Colorado man won two $1 million Powerball jackpots. Gotta play to win.
You gotta stop knocking that. Every time you knock it, go out.
I didn't touch it.
You did. I watched. I'm watching.
Touch it.
All right, guys. I want to thank you all for tuning in today.
I hope you enjoyed our gossip.
Yeah. You have any requests for songs tomorrow? I feel like learning a new song. Saturday. Yeah, we're gonna be back Saturday. So we're gonna start doing every Wednesday, Saturday.
First day of next year is August 24th. August 24th.
Saturday, May 1st already?
Yep.
Jeez.
Yeah, but unfortunately, time still feels like it's going very slowly.
You know what? They say you should drive the car for 20 minutes every week. I wonder if we should just go for a drive. We poop before we go.
Wait.
And just so we don't have to stop anywhere. And you just go for a drive.
I think we've talked about poop. That's not a normal thing. We don't usually have to stop to do that.
Oh, I would if we go far enough. But I'm saying, but you just go out for an hour and come back.
You're not allowed to do that, George. You're not supposed to go joyriding right now.
You can't just take a drive just to get some fresh air and just do something different?
Not with our restrictions. No, we're supposed to be actually going to either get supplies or a doctor or essential things. You're not supposed to be joyriding here. Not right now.
I wouldn't call it a joyride. I'm calling it a sanity ride.
Yeah, it's not. You're not supposed to do that.
All right. I got to run. I love you guys. See you soon.
News. What's fake news?
Tomorrow night, 8 o'clock, we're going to live stream a show again. We'll probably put it on Facebook, I think, this time, just to mix it up. But
improv.
Yeah, we're doing an improv show. If you want to be in the room with us, email me or text me or DM me, and I'll send you the link.
Thanks for the scoop on the poop.
That's right.
I'm so glad that we provided so
and
much
I'm very
education.
Inspired, so I got to go, and I'm going to go test out a lot of that trivia right now. No. So, yeah, I got to go. My stomach is gurgling.
All right, guys. I'm gonna.
Excuse me.
That's
it's gonna be worse.
That's comedy gold right there.
That's right. Yeah. Oh,
it's very funny.
It's gonna be gold.
I'm
already.
laughing on the inside.
Yeah, brown gold, Texas tea.
So disgusting.
Black tea.
I hope you aren't planning on eating after this. We'll see you guys Saturday.
See you soon.
Bye.
Yay.
Oh,